everybody, my name is Chikafujilisa, your favorite worst nightmare sheep. And I'm here with...
Hello, my name is Lucas, and I sing for a band called Holding Absence.
Yay! Thank you so much for coming on to Shear Noise, I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I'm a big fan of your work, so I'm grateful.
What the heck? That's crazy. Okay, well, for people who don't know of Holding Absence, give me like a little blurb. Like, what's the blurb for the band?
We've been a band for 10 years this year, so I'm an unk, but we've been sort of traversing lots of different spaces and lots of different kind of subcultures and stuff over the last few years, but we're mainly in that like emo, metalcore kind of space. Like, that was the big thing for us, was like shoegaze, post-hardcore was our original kind of thing, and over time we've sort of evolved in different ways. That's who we are, that's what we've been doing, so
I'm a big fan of post-hardcore and shoegaze, like, obviously. But I love your guys' music too. I actually wanted to touch on that as well. We got connected because of a silly meme online.
We did, yeah, I know. I was wondering if you were going to bring it up because it's so funny to me. Like, I can hear your voice in my head when I think about the memes. So I'm glad you've brought it up straight away.
When we do the stream, it's like, we will count how many smolders a metalcore man has.
Okay.
I was counting the smolders.
But I smolded, hard, crazy style in that video. So
yeah. Do you think you can give us right now? Like,
no. I'm off clock. I'm not gonna pay enough to smolder. So. Sorry, maybe next time.
You know what? It's okay. I'm totally fine with that. So you said you've been around for 10 years. Congratulations. I guess I'm curious about what made you want to start writing, and given how much of a discography Holding Absence has, like, what would you consider your entry-level writing or music for some new fans to get into?
Cool. Yeah, good question. I like that you asked when did I start writing, not like singing, because like I do actually think that's like a really important part of this experience. And as you all know as well, like, because I'm right in thinking you write your own music and you do covers, right? So it's like I started doing covers when I was 16. To be honest, like, I don't know if you can see, but I've got the Demolition Lovers. Yeah, and like genuinely for me, like, it was like the Black Parade come out, and it was like nothing I'd ever heard before, nothing I'd ever seen before. I don't know if you know this, but I'm Welsh, and Wales is a tiny country. Population of Wales is 3 million people. So the whole country is like tiny. My village is tiny. I'm from a small part of the world. And when this music came into my life, it just blew my mind because I had no perspective of it, Yeah, and then I basically just started singing in a band and doing like covers at my local thing, and it just kind of climbed from there, really. But I think one thing that I've really learned to love even more is creating more than performing, almost. Like, we'll play 100 shows a year, but for me, the beauty of being a musician is creating.
I definitely resonate with that, only because I find myself, I've been also writing for a long time, but I felt more comfortable in my little box of like just doing covers, you know what I mean? And
of course.
Always the fear of like, will somebody find this too vulnerable, or like, will somebody not be down with it?
Yeah, for sure, because you're essentially telling me your deepest, darkest secrets, Like, when you write a song, if you do it the right way, you're sort of embarrassing yourself. And the only reason that it isn't embarrassing is because people say, no, dude, like, I feel the same way, but it's scary. So that's kind of, I guess, something I've learned in my old age. I think being brave is so important when you create art.
Sure.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. That's like, you saying this resonates with me in a way that makes me want to continue to write as well.
Good. I'm sure you'll write the best songs of your life. I think the best songs of your life are ahead of you. I feel like, like, we should all try and assume that there's always more to come when it comes to creativity.
Oh, of course. Also, touching on the part where you said that you're from a small village, when you went on your first tour, how did that feel, I guess, as somebody who comes from like a smaller place?
Yeah, dude, really surreal. It's like the first time I ever left Europe. Very, very surreal, but also very hard as well. I have to say, like, touring America is tough. We'll play 40 shows in 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and it's really tough on the body. But in the meantime, we've been to Mexico City, we've been to Tokyo, we've been to Melbourne, we've been to all these beautiful places. So I'm very, very lucky. I get to see the world, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you're well traveled, and also too, you like get to experience fans from all over the place.
For sure, dude. Yeah, that's another cool thing. Just like, I think the world is so big, and I don't think you understand how big it is until you meet people or go to places that are different, especially different languages as well. Like Japan. Have you ever been to Japan?
I've been twice now.
Dude, it's so cool, right? I love Japan so much. I'm just so glad that I'm willing, once again, being vulnerable. Like, to be completely real, that you feel like a complete outsider and you feel like nobody around you can understand you. Literally true in parts of the world like that. But it's worth it for the experiences you have.
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh, no, that's like my dream. You're like basically telling me.
I think it's all there for everybody. You've just got to do it, you know? I really think the difference between me and the other guy down the road is like, I did it, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't easy, but, you know.
The hardest part is trying.
So. Exactly. That's so well said. Yeah.
Well, I do have only just a couple more questions, mostly about the music. What would you say is your most favorite Holding Absence song versus your most popular Holding Absence song?
Whoa, tough question. I think that's like the hardest question ever. But I think a good thing to say is that like the video that you saw of us the first time, that's sort of like our biggest song. It's called Afterlife, and it's got like nearly 100 million streams. It's done so well. It's just like crazy. I can't believe it. That song is about like grief, and it's about my grandfather. Basically, when I was growing up, my grandfather passed away when I was very, very young, and all my life I was told like he's kind of watching you, he's with you, he's following you, and he's looking after you, like, and that's kind of what the song is about, is like knowing that someone is looking out for you with love, right? So
yeah.
And I think from my perspective, like I think my career's greatest sort of success is that like our biggest song actually means something. It truly means something to me. Yeah, it was just like a creative album for us, and we were just trying loads of different stuff. Like I think the thing that we're really trying to figure out now is like we've always had that like shoegazy sort of like every Holding Absence chorus is like an explosion of sound, but we've tried to from my perspective, it's like, and I'm only saying this because I can see it in the background of your very real room, is like this album is like the Kid A to our OK Computer. So that's kind of the way we tried to do it. It's like you switch out all the real instruments for like synths, and you see how it makes the music feel different, but at the same time trying to make it still feel like the same band.
Are you also a big Radiohead fan?
They are my favorite band of all time. I saw them 8 years ago, maybe. It was like a football stadium, and I cried twice.
I was going to ask about your other inspirations. I know you gave me MCR and Radiohead, but like, yeah, I mean, was there, I guess you did talk about your grandpa, and I guess like, were there any major events, like a turning point in yourself that was dispelled through your writing? Any big major moments?
Do you know, like I turned 30 quite like kind of recently, and it was like, whoa, I've got a click in my back that I didn't know was there. So I think this album was very much like me just like coming to grips with, I almost think like every 10 years a little part of your ego dies because you just give up on caring. I love, this is really cringe, this is like a really cringe sentence, but like I love Gen Z. I think the way that the world is currently, the way that culture is, like hyperpop and like all these like new things that scare a lot of my friends away, I find fascinating. And like this new album was really inspired by lo-fi, really inspired by hyperpop. I'm a big Billie Eilish fan, and I remember listening to one of her songs, like one of the acoustic songs, like a slowed and reverb version. And I was like, this is the most emotional song I've ever heard in my life. And she didn't even intend for it to be like that. I think culture and music is in a really unique, fascinating place right now. So even though I am an unk, like, you know, I'm trying to keep down with the kids.
I mean, that makes me happy because like, all the stuff that I'm doing at least pleases people who are, you know, older than I am.
Dude, for sure. And like, but I will say as well, like, what is cool now is going to be so much cooler 10 years from now and 20 years from now. And as long as you do it right and you do it with conviction, I guess it's like, it's up to you if you're making milk or if you're making wine. I think that's the best way I can put it. Time will make one of those things better and it'll make one of those things worse. It's up to you if you want to try and make something that will last. So, yeah.
Thank you. I don't have any more questions for you. I think I've gotten all of the info that I wanted to receive. I really appreciate you and your time, Lucas. And if you have anything else to add about playing more shows or any music, please feel free. The floor is yours.
Oh, well, first off, chikafujilisa, thank you so much for having me. I'm a big fan of your work. Holding Absence, we've got an album coming out called Modern Life is Lonely that'll be out in August. And we are announcing an America tour with a band called Arm's Length, which should be announced now. So we'll be back in September. We're playing Australia and Japan in August. And then we're playing the UK and Europe with Enter Shikari in October and November.
Oh
So
my God, I love that.
Oh, dude, yeah, man, they're so cool. Yeah, they're the best band. Yeah, what's your favorite?
Oh, I do like the first album.
Yeah, I knew it. It's such a nostalgic album. But yeah, anyway, so we're doing that. We're really, really busy, and I just want to say thank you for letting me into your space, and I really appreciate it, and I really support what you do. So
I
thank you for having me.
appreciate it. Okay, well, thank you guys again. This is Lucas from Holding Absence. I'm chikafujilisa.
Bye.